Welcome to our new tutorial series regarding using Unity with Playmaker for Buildbox users. Let's see how Playmaker works. I have created this sample cube game object in the scene. We will use this as example. Now let's add a FSM component on this. You can name it anything. I will name it tutorial. You can add as many FSM components on object. It's good to divide the logic on multiple. In next video, we will create a sample runner game, and we will discuss all those things. For now, let's understand the basic, so you can good to follow. Every FSM has a start state. Think it like a start node in Buildbox. The start state then gets linked with others. We can add as many states in FSM depending upon our logic, which do different things. Main thing to remember is that we can only have one state active at a time. Now, let's add few action inside state, which will get executed when this state get active. As an example, we will move this game object using input or constant force. Let's add our first action, translate. Translate action is similar to move node inside Buildbox, but here we can combine it with input action or some other input action to get the desired results we want. Now we will move this cube object using keyboard input. Let's add get axis action and use the horizontal axis to move this object on x-axis. Now link the input action value to our translate action and click preview to test our logic. As you can see now, we are moving this object on x-axis using our keyboard input. Great. Let's add another state and see how we can switch states with transition, which get trigger through event we set. Let's create an event in Event tab to trigger the transition. Now add another action in state 1, which will detect the keyboard key press, then sends the event we created. You will see the event appearing on state. Now make transition from this state to other using this event. Now go into Preview and press the keyboard button you set in action to transit from current state to other. As you can see how easy it's to do all these stuff. As you can see, we can no longer access the movement in state 2. The reason is that those actions are not present in current states. So remember, only actions which are present inside a state gets executed when it gets active. Let's copy those actions from state 1 to this state and check our movement again. As you can see now, we can also move in this state. Let's see how we can do this inside Buildbox. Let's add an object in our scene. Open its node mind map. Let's understand how state machine system works inside Buildbox. Add a state machine node, and cofing it now add 2 states as example. Now add a move node and make it link with state 1 output. Now add a keyboard button check node and set your desire button. Now link this with state 2. Config the move node and click on Preview to test your logic. As you can see, we get the desired results similar to one we got inside Unity using Playmaker. Also, you can see when we switch states that the move node no longer works, which was linked with state 1. Let's understand the main concept in terms of Playmaker. Signals are transition event. Signals then get linked with other nodes. We can also send a value with signal, which then can be used in our logic. When using state machine node, only nodes which are linked to current states are get executed. Now, let's understand one more thing, which is sequence. Let's see this in Buildbox, then we're going to see this inside Unity. With sequence, we can make action or node work in sequence, for example, add two position animation node and make link between them. Now click on Preview to see our result. As you can see that our nodes are getting executed in sequence, not at the same time. Now let's do this inside Unity using Playmaker. Add a state, and add tween position action duplicate and configure it. Now right-click inside state and click on action sequence. Now go into preview mode and see the result. As you can see, now our actions are getting executed in sequence. That's it for now. In next videos, we will see other features of Playmaker and learn about them. Thanks for watching. See you next time.